Chapter 6. A Quick Fix for Narcissism and Potentially Depression. The key to grow and gratifying relationships is to utilize what I call bilateral listening, that is, two-sided listening. The capability to hear your own perspective coupled with the ability to listen and be responsive to others' signals, highest-level relationship functioning. The good news, bilateral listening is a skill, a practice that you can decide to learn. The bad news is whenever that you slip too far on one or the other side of the listening continuum, you are at risk for falling under either narcissism, it's really all about me, or depression, it's really all about you. What is narcissism? The core of narcissistic functioning is paying attention just to your own desires, issues, fears, viewpoints, and preferences. If these thoughts drown out the voices of others with whom you are talking, you are heading down narcissism roadway. Similarly, if you are susceptible to view your perspective and ideas as right and others as wrong, narcissism, here we come. Most people who do narcissistic one-sided listening can hear others' perspectives when they're feeling relaxed. They also tend to listen better when the person they are communicating with has more power than they feel that they do. It's primarily when there are disagreements that they tighten up and close their ears, or when they regard themselves as more effective than the person they're talking with. Self-centered people who listen primarily just to their own voice tend to forget that the other person is even there. Paying insufficient attention to somebody's partner invites ultimate falling out of love. Narcissistic listening leads also to confusion. Why does my partner, from whom I expect to get love, and even adoration, so often become withdrawn, irritated, and depressed? For the ones that too quickly quit on expecting their thoughts to be taken seriously, narcissistic depressive interactions stimulate negative feelings. Irritation, bitterness, disappointment, anger, and, in reaction to essential problems, depression develop when an individual does not feel heard. So what's the quick repair for relieving both narcissism and depression? Train yourself to hear both sides. That's it. If you tend to the me-centered side of the listening continuum, after you have voiced your viewpoint, concerns, or preference as to what you yourself think or want, what do you really need to train yourself to do next? Ask the other's thoughts about the issue. Listen to their reaction with your good ear, the ear that listens for what makes a lot of sense about what you hear. If you hear yourself saying, "but," or some variation of, "that's not so," then stop briefly. Listen again, this time for what you can agree with rather than what's wrong with what your partner is saying. Then, aim to find a way to be responsive to both your concerns and theirs. If you tend toward the other-centered side of the listening continuum, after your partner has voiced a viewpoint, issues, or preferences, what do you need to train yourself to do next? Ask yourself what your own ideas are about the issue. Listen to yourself with your good ear, the ear that listens for what makes sense to you about what you hear. If you hear yourself saying, "but," to yourself, then pause and listen again. Express aloud, tactfully and yet with confidence, what you have heard your inner voice saying. If your partner has difficulty hearing what you have said, say it again. "I'm sorry, perhaps I didn't make myself clear. Here's what I am wanting to clarify to you." Keep at it till you have enabled your partner to be successful in uptaking the information you are sharing. Then, aim to find a way to be responsive both to your issues and to your partner's. Practice a lot. The skill of bilateral listening can take substantial effort plus ongoing trial and error to develop.